Hello and welcome to this session of Kick It Up a Notch, the series from Moody College's Center for Advancing Teaching Excellence, or CATE, that aims to help you take your course to the next level. I'm Kate Osmond, an instructional designer in the center, and in this session we'll be talking about some ways to kick your course up a notch with polling. Polling has been around for a long time, from hand raising in class to app-based anonymous polls. With the move to online classes, many instructors began using polling either for the first time or more frequently, especially those getting familiar with Zoom and wanting to incorporate some active engagement. There are many reasons to continue polling in your class and many tools for you to choose from, which we'll discuss here. Inclusive pedagogy, a core tenet at CATE, underscores the importance of student engagement and student input in their own learning. Polling students is a great way to get all students actively participating in class, to check for understanding at different points during class, to solicit opinions, and to amplify student voices. You can poll for information related to the course content, for example, what students know about a specific topic to gauge where and how to teach about that topic, or on course structure. For example, would students prefer to do a project individually or in groups, or does a certain timeline or due date work for your students? Polls work well in classes of all sizes, in-person and online, and both synchronous and asynchronous classes. Anonymous polling allows students to engage without fear of being put on the spot, being ostracized for their opinion or their question, or for not understanding something. Anonymous polling and sharing of results allows students to check their own opinions or knowledge against their peers. It also allows for more honest and accurate data about where students are at for you. Additionally, it allows students a moment to process and think before sharing an opinion or answering a question, which is an inclusive practice that benefits all students, but especially more introverted ones. You can use polls during your live class, online or in person, or you can use them in an asynchronous manner to help you gather information and better plan your units. One suggestion is to use polling as a pre- and post-assessment tool. Poll students at the start of a class, then have class and perhaps some discussion, and then poll them again at the end to see how much their knowledge or opinions may have changed. For an asynchronous class, you can poll them before a unit to see what they know or what questions they may have, and then allow yourself some time to make adjustments to that unit based on the results. Then poll them again after the unit to see if you need to make further adjustments to the class going forward. Some of the polling tools to explore include UT's Instapoll, Zoom polls, Poll Everywhere, Google Forms, Kahoot, iClicker or Reef, Top Hat, SquareCap, and many, many more. Do note that not all of these are free, but there are several good free options. With most polling tools, you can create polls live on the spot or preload them ahead of time. In closing, I'll leave you with some final tips. If you're going to collect data via polling, make sure that you use it. Otherwise, students won't be invested in participating. If there's a controversial answer, rather than asking who selected this answer and putting someone on the spot, ask the class to consider where the person who selected this answer might be coming from, and then let the discussion go from there. Poll results don't have to be compiled and shared instantly. Feel free to take the data, review and reflect on your own time, and then come back to the class with it. And finally, results may not be what you expect, so be prepared to adjust your plans. I hope you've enjoyed learning a bit about polling. I encourage you to check out the rest of our Kick It Up a Notch series on our CATE website under Initiatives. If you'd like more information or a one-on-one consultation to kick your course up a notch, please reach out to us at MoodyCate, that's MOODYCATE, at austin.utexas.edu. Thanks so much for watching.